Newsomes. We're back with Addie. She's been doing better than ever. I took her out on a little field trip yesterday. She does have a little bit of a sulky attitude. I want you guys to remember, with this kind of breeding in golden retrievers, it is kind of common, but you know, part of it is she was fine with the way she was before. So anyway, and a lot of that will pass. We're at the halfway point in the training, so she's doing better and better, and so now we're actually going to start the off-leash. So for everybody at home, we're going to start the off-leash. And you've got to have two things in place before I want you guys starting the off-leash. One is a real reliable off-leash recall, because that's the premise that we're, you know, going to start the off-leash healing. Because remember, the three basic behaviors. So this is falling under the behavior of come to me. So if I can make the dog come to me, if I can't do that, then I'm not going to start the off-leash. The second thing we need to have is a down. So that beginning, when we start to feel like we might be losing control of the dog, we can make the dog down to regain control. So we're just going to give her a little run through, and I want you guys to remember, for the off-leash, when we're starting the off-leash healing, they're not going to just do it perfect, but what you want to be ready to do is move away from the dog. You know, never move towards them. If the dog started to sort of wander away, even though your instinct might be to go towards it, you want to go the opposite way. And if we've invested in our off-leash recall, then that's not going to be a problem. So just give her a little run through. That's Coco, the neighbor dog. Dave, my neighbor. I'm trying to get him in one of the videos. He won't get in the video, but that's Coco. In. They're always very distressed about Coco's barking and running over here, but we don't even care. All right, so just give her a little run through. Addie, heel. Wonderful. So remember, we've still got our pager on the turn away. I'm not changing up anything. Down. Wonderful. Wonderful. The only thing that's different is this isn't there, but now that I've got the pager, that, you know, it's not really a factor. The leash has just become invisible. Addie, heel. So heel. Heel. Good. Wonderful. 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 Down. Good girl. Good girl. Down. No. Down. The reason I said that right there, you guys, because you saw she's notorious for shifting up on her legs, getting ready to jump. And remember, we've defined down as being over on the side like that, because what I'm saying to the dog is remain stationary. If I'm allowing the dog to kind of crouch on its haunches, then I'm really not defining it properly. And at the same time, I'm making this one stay over here, little Mr. Fidget. Good girl. Wonderful. She's my good girl. And we want the dog to feel confident and secure in that location. Good girl. See what's going on there now. She's got the paw curled under, which would really be the opposite of on the haunches, ready to spring up. So remember, now I want the dog to come with me. That's when I'm going to use the name. I don't use the name with every command. And I know this can be hard to understand, but if you use the name with every command or you don't use it at all, it's the same thing. And what happens a lot of times with people is the dog basically just hears, you know, if the dog's name was Max, Max it, Max down, Max, 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 you know, it just all sounds like just the name. We only use the name to draw the dog to us, because remember, if she started to run towards the road, that's what we would yell without even thinking. Anybody would yell if a dog was running away from them. So we want the dog to understand that that means come to me. Addie, heel. Good girl. Heel. Oh, my goodness. She's my wonderful girl. Heel. Good. Good. Down. Wonderful. No. Wonderful. And remember, I heel. Addie. Good. I did not give up. I just tap, tap, tap. I only had it set on 40. They have to see what happens if I don't do it. It's not like, oh, it always did it perfect. Good girl. Good girl. Addie, heel. Good girl. I'm just going to have the pager on that turn away. Heel. Wonderful. Now, I still have my foot signal for the down, remember? The leash must be there because I'm still stepping on it. Oh, she's my good girl. She is my wonderful dog. All right, so now we're going to get her back into her place. And in the beginning, you guys, of the off-leash, you're only turning away. In your place. What a good girl. Down. All right, Newsom, she's doing great. More updates soon. We're going on another field trip at the end of the week. See ya.